Running back rankings time, 3 weeks away from the NFL draft. There's the Chris Sims top 5. He's got Kenneth Walker III from Michigan State at number 1 over Breece Hall from Iowa State. Many have Hall at number 1. Chris, what did you see to distinguish Walker from Hall?
Well, I think they're both really good, right? And they're both guys you can justify, in my opinion, of taking at the end of the first round. Certainly top of the second. Guys that I look at to go somewhere between 25 and 40 in the NFL draft a little bit. But both are game breakers. Now, Walker ran 4.38, Breece ran 4.39. They both have the type of speed that can go 70 yards to the house. That's awesome. You always love that in football. But it's the other stuff that Kenneth Walker does that has a clear advantage, in my opinion. First off, the quicker running back. I mean, makes more people miss in space. The first guy almost never gets Kenneth Walker when in space. Like, can jump cut Mike as far as jump into another hole, or can just be running and stick his foot in the ground and cut another way and outrun everybody for a 60-yard touchdown. He has that ability. Hall's really good, but does not have the ability to break ankles and make people miss that way, let alone definitely doesn't break as many tackles as Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker he runs people over, he breaks arm tackles, people bounce off him. You know, yesterday as I was going through this whole process and doing this on my podcast as far as the rankings and breaking down, Pete's always good to look up things as I talk about him. I think Kenneth Walker was one of the leaders in college football for broken tackles this year. So, wait, a leader in broken tackles and then a leader in 50 and 60-yard runs and highlight-type runs? I'll take him. He's clearly the number 1 running back for me.
Are any of these guys first-rounders?
I think these two are debatable. I do. I mean, this is, I look at like Kenneth Walker and go, I mean, he's Joe Mixon. He's a superstar that way. He's just a smaller version, but maybe a little more explosive as far as the speed goes. And Breece Hall, there's some Jonathan Taylor comparisons there. I think Jonathan Taylor's a little bit better, but I would not be mad, is what I'm saying, if one of these or both of these guys win at the end of the first. I wouldn't sit there and go, oh, that's so stupid. That really is. These are guys that can be, superstars in the league for the next 4 or 5 years.
You posted a couple of polls on your Twitter account yesterday as it relates to drafting running backs. First question, would you want your team to draft a running back in round 1? Overwhelmingly, the answer is no. And look, unless it's a clear-cut superstar about whom I have no concerns regarding durability, no concerns regarding ability to touch the ball 25 to 30 times per game, I'm not doing it. So I agree with the 85.3% that would not want to see its team draft a running back in round 1.
Nah, I'm with you there. You've been saying that for a long time. Well, yeah, it was. We asked another question too, but hey, the current facts will hit you in the face altogether here. We know some of the first-round running backs and those guys, Saquon Barkley, Leonard Fournette, Ezekiel Elliott, of course, had the great year. Here's the Twitter poll about everybody wants to take their running back in the second round. And that's where I'm going with this because, Jonathan Taylor, when was he drafted? Oh, that's right, the second round. Oh, the second leading rusher in football, Nick Chubb, when was he drafted? Oh, that's right, the second round. Joe Mixon, third leading rusher in football, when was he drafted? Oh, the second round. Dalvin Cook for the Minnesota Vikings, the fifth rushing running back in football, second round. I mean, Derrick Henry, the best running back we've seen in football the last 5 years, second round. So there is something to that, and I don't think we're going to see either one of these guys go in the top 20 or 25. I don't expect that.
Here's the one exception, and it hasn't worked out for the Chiefs, but they drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire 2 years ago with pick number 32. If you get a guy at the bottom of round 1, you get 5 years of control.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And what you can do if you want to do this, you get him for 5 years, tag him once, that's 6 years in.
Yeah.
How much tread's really left on the tires after
probably
6
coming
years
to an
in the
end
NFL?
there. That's right.
Tag him twice if you really want to. And unless he's Le'Veon Bell, he's going to be happy to take that 20% raise and show up. And then after that, you disengage. The problem with running backs, it's very simple. It's more political than football.
You're right.
And this first started, and there's some stuff about this in Playmakers. It started with Shaun Alexander after he was the MVP of the NFL in 2005. The Seahawks had to give him a huge contract. They had to.
Yeah.
Why? He was the MVP of the NFL.
Right.
People are showing up in Shaun Alexander jerseys. The fan base wants Sean Alexander on the team. So they give him a gigantic contract, and by the middle of the next season, they regretted giving him that gigantic contract. But we see it time and again. Running backs who make big money relative to the position, it's not big money relative to other positions, they get that money from the team that they started with because that team feels compelled to keep that guy
Very
around.
real.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.